Here I'm going to show you how to craft silver pickled fowl foot. Now, if you've not got the cookbook for it, it's the Missionary's Cookbook 3, which you get over at Smouldering Church, which is in between Limgrave and Caelid. Now, when you come here, you can either run forward in here real quick and grab the cookbook here. There's another cookbook for some other recipes here, but there is an invader, Anastasia, who will come and attack you, and she is pretty tough. But if you successfully defeat her, she will drop a Sacred Scorpion charm for you, which raises... I'm trying to think what it does actually. Holy damage is what it does. It raises that by I think 12%, but at the sort of drop of physical damage, I think, something like that. Anyway, onto this. So once we've got that, if you look in your crafting menu, you'll have this option, silver pickled fowl foot, and you can see it says Rowa Fruit, easily found everywhere in the lands between, four-toed fowl foot found by hunting birds, and silver firefly found near cold waters untouched by sunlight. So let's shoot off to some places where we could find this. So if we go to the Church of Ella first, I'll show you what Rowa Fruit looks like. And the game is totally correct in that it is all over the place, but it's easy to find when you know what you're looking for. So let's get on Torrent and have a little look around for this Rowa Fruit. So you'll find it typically on bushes. That looks like some there. And there you go, Rowa Fruit. So there's loads of that in the area, so you shouldn't have a problem collecting that at all. So just keep riding about and finding bits, and if you don't find much of it, then obviously just rest and it should replenish in the area. So sod's law, I can't actually find any more now. Let's go up a little bit. Oh, was that some? Nope, that's gold tinged excrement. Isn't that lovely? So there's a little bit more there. You get the idea. This isn't a problem to find Rowa Fruit, as we can see as we ride around. And there's a bit more and a bit more. So yeah, not a problem to gather that, as you can see. Next up, you can see we need a four-toed fowl foot, which is found by hunting birds. And if we have a little look, there's various different places where you'll find birds in the game, but there's quite a few that are down by the beach here. So to the west of Church of Ella, you can come down this area here and work your way down to the beach, and you should find various birds here. Now you could hunt them with an arrow or a ranged spell, so whatever you see fit, or tiptoe up to them and hit them however you wish. So that's with a ranged spell, that's lightning spear, which I'll show on my channel how to get that if you want it. You will also get flight pinions here, but occasionally you should get the four-toed fowl foot drop. So that's quite critical, but you see the bird there, and we just take him out like that until we get one of these. There you go, four-toed fowl foot. And you can see there's lots of these in this area, so this is quite a nice place to just keep farming to get these. There is also a scarab running around there that you can chase and defeat, but I'll show that in a separate video. But you can see, not really a problem to farm these from distance. I'll just show you with a bow as well. So we can just shoot these like so. Or let me just see whether we can... Yeah, we can target as well like that. So either way, you don't need a powerful bow to hunt birds. Sort of up on the beach a bit, there's also a bunch of birds up on this ledge over here, which you could also hunt. So we'll do that as well. We don't want to get too close. So we'll just get off and shoot these from distance. Like so. And then we can grab these as well. There's also a few birds up on the edge of the top of the beach that you can shoot no problem as well. But they might fall off, as one just did, which is the downside of hunting these ones that are slightly higher up. The final ingredient you need are silver fireflies, which you may have got from exploring certain caves. It says found near cold waters untouched by sunlight. So I'll show you a couple of areas where you can find these. Groveside Cave, which is right near Church of Ella at the front. So come up here and explore this area. And when you go in, there's a site of grace there. And if you move forwards, you'll find various different things here that we can collect. So we're looking for water areas where these may be, but there's a few wolves in here. So you can see them glinting up in front there, but we'll just take these wolves out first. And then just up here, Next to this other wolf, we have a few of them here. So silver firefly, wolfie, and another silver firefly. So we get quite a few in here, as you can see. The great thing with this is once you've collected these, if you make your way back out or to the site of Grace Rest there, they will respawn again. So I'll just prove that to you here quickly. But this is a great way of getting these very fast indeed. We'll rest. Then we'll go back again. Put my... Oh no, the lantern was on. This is an Asher Wall called Sacred Blade, which is really easy to get, by the way, and does holy damage. But you'll see we'll make mincemeat out of the wolves this time. You can also get yourself some beast bones by farming the wolves as well. There are easier ways to get bones, but at least you're getting a double whammy here, so you can see thin beast bones there. And you can see there they are. They have a sort of generated there, so you can get as many as you want. So once you've got all your ingredients, you can go to item craft, and as long as you're not in a hostile area, go to the silver pickled fowl foot, and then you should be able to craft them. So the maximum I'll be able to craft it is 2, because I've only got 2 4-toed fowl foot. Let's do that. We'll press up on the D-pad to select 2 of them and choose OK. And then when they are done, we can pop them in the equipment or just activate them in the inventory. But you can see I've got them there in my little hot slots. So if I go to them there, I can then activate this. Now, in my opinion, the best way to use these is use it in an area where you're going to farm lots of sort of people that would drop things that are valuable, such as Banished Knights over in Stormvale Castle if you're hunting the Banished Knights armor. Well, where I am here is by Fort Gale North over in Caelid, and around here sometimes we get drops of Smith and Stone 3s and 4s. So let me show you this. So we'll activate the Pickled Fowl foot. I'll put on my special ash on my weapon here, which is called Sacred Blade, I think it is, which you can see in a separate video if you want to get that. And then we can take out these enemies here, and in theory the discovery rate should be better because we've put the silver pickled fowl foot on. We'll see though whether that is the case, whether we get anything nice drop. So we've got something drop there. No guarantee it's going to be anything amazing, but we'll see. Ow. So sometimes that dog hits really hard, as we can see here. So I've got a lightning spear here. Oh dear. Nearly got caught out there. I'm caught between a tree here. Let's just sort myself out a little bit. The downside with the silver pickled fowl foot is that you can only use it until you rest at a site of grace. It will only last for a few minutes. Wow. So if you get in a bit of trouble, as I did there, that was like quite a bad example. But we will continue with this and see what we get as a drop. So far it was been completely useless. I got a long sworn's bolt there, but let's see whether we get anything from the other enemies in the area. So we've got a bolt there. Go up here. See whether we get anything from these guys. And what we're basically doing is just keeping farming until the silver pickled fowl foot wears off. We get a drop there, which we get a long sworn's shield, not too bad. And there's loads of enemies in this area that you can farm that may drop one of these smithing stone 3s or 4s. So we'll just go the other way now, have a little look at that. So up here, there are lots of them by the site of grace, but I don't want to rest at the site of grace yet because then the silver pickled fowl foot will wear off. So the safest way to attack this area, I think, is to jump up high. We'll go past all these enemies, then pick them off at distance. We'll go up here. There's various guys that will come and attack us up here, but we'll just take this guy out. Activate my sacred blade. Getting a drop there. More poles. Smouldering butterfly. So far it's not looking good, is it? What about this? It's also a smouldering butterfly. So we are getting increased drops, just not what we want from the drops. So let's see whether these guys drop anything nice. Another drop there. Smithing stone 3, that's better. So be careful. Ah. So because I've got done there, we'll need to go and repeat the process, but hopefully you get the idea. So there you go. Hopefully that's helped you out see how to craft silver pickled fowl foot and shown you where you can use it to increase item discovery and what sort of things you can get from it. Let me know how you get on with it. Thumbs up, much appreciated. Any comments welcome. And if you like what I do, hit that subscribe button. Thanks.